Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do a comparison of two mid-range smartphones, the Lenovo K3 Note with the Honor 4X. So the Lenovo K3 Note is a recent entry into this category with great specs at amazing pricing of rupees 9,999. It has a full HD display, an octa-core MediaTek chipset, 2GB RAM, 16GB internal storage, and also a 13 megapixel rear camera and a front-facing 5 megapixel camera, along with the latest Android 5.0 Lollipop version. So that was the K3 Note. The Honor 4X has been in the market for almost 3-4 months now, and the pricing is right now at 9,999, and it again comes with similar specs. It has just an HD display. It's powered by the octa-core Kirin 620 processor with 2GB RAM and 8GB internal storage. One of the important aspects of this device is the 13 megapixel rear camera. It's a beautiful camera with LED flash and a 5 megapixel front camera. It though runs Android 4.4 KitKat. It's a custom UI, the EMUI 3.0. So that was the spec aspect of these two smartphones. Now let's go into the detailed aspect of these two smartphones. So let's first start off with the design and build quality. Now talking about the design of these two smartphones, they are pretty good looking smartphones in this price point. You can see while Lenovo has a matte finish, the smooth kind of finish rear panel along with chrome finish around the buttons, and it looks pretty good device in this category. You can see here the finishing overall quality is pretty good. The design is very similar to what we saw on the A7000. It's a pretty lightweight phone. It's slim as well. It's pretty compact even though it's a 5.5-inch device. Now talking about the Honor 4X, it's again a pretty good device in terms of the design. We can see chrome finishing on the power button. There is a textured finish in the rear panel which looks pretty good. The Honor branding is engraved, and it also has a good finishing around the camera. But talking about the design aspect, the device is pretty heavier than the Lenovo K3 Note, almost 15 to 20 grams heavier than the K3 Note. So in the design aspect, you can see both these devices have the 3 capacitive buttons, the non-screen buttons, and you can see the design aspect. There are a lot of similarities in the design aspect. So overall the build quality looks pretty good on both these devices, but the Lenovo K3 Note being lighter in weight and pretty easy to use, we would say the design K3 Note is slightly better than the Honor 4X. Now moving on to the display, there is a clear winner here, the Lenovo K3 Note, just because it has the full HD display, that's a 1920 by 1080p display, while the Honor 4X has just a 720p display. So the Lenovo K3 Note has a great display. It looks pretty good. It's vibrant and colors look pretty much spot on, and the touch response is also very good along with great viewing angles. Now talking about the Honor 4X, it does have a pretty good display. It does not have that great touch response, but it's pretty decent touch response. Both these devices do not offer any protection for the display. There is no Corning Gorilla Glass support on either of these displays. So in that aspect, both these devices are similar, but the full HD display on the K3 Note is superior to the HD display on the Honor 4X. Now moving on to the software and performance. So here again there is a big difference. The Lenovo K3 Note has the latest software, that's Android 5.0 Lollipop. You can see the custom notification center, which is Lollipop powered, and also the settings menu is again powered. This is Vibe UI 2.0. And there are lots of customization included in this device. There is a decent amount of themes and gestures are also supported. So overall it's a custom UI. It's not a really polished UI, but it's still definitely a good UI, and more importantly it has the Lollipop version, that's important here. And now talking about the Honor 4X, this runs on Android 4.4 KitKat, although the company has promised the latest Android 5.0 Lollipop update. It's not yet arrived, and this runs on EMUI 3.0. This is again a custom UI. You can see it's a customized version of the KitKat, and it does support a lot of themes and options similar to the MIUI 6. So in terms of the customization options, it is definitely much better than the Lenovo K3 Note with Vibe UI, because it does offer only very limited, but here on a 4X it offers a lot of additional features and options. You can see the notification center is also a customized one, and looks pretty good. Now talking about the performance, both these devices are powered by an octa-core processor, and both these devices have really great performance. with 2 GB RAM. There's no lag or issues on either of these devices in the normal usage. Now talking about the gaming performance, both these devices are kind of disappointing because Lenovo K3 Note, although plays almost all games, it does have an issue with lag and not really that great experience in terms of the gaming. And similarly, the Honor 4X has an issue with gaming. We already uploaded the gaming performance of this device, and it does have issues with some games, while other games which are playable are pretty good, but not all games are playable with EMUI 3.0. So in the gaming performance, we can't say one device is a winner here because both these devices have some issues with respect to the gaming experience. Now talking about the other aspects, the Lenovo K3 Note has 16 GB internal storage and you can expand the storage, while the Honor 4X has only 8 GB internal storage and you can definitely expand it. But then the storage is almost half of what is being offered on the K3 Note. Apart from that, there is 4G LTE support on both these devices, so that's one good thing. Lenovo K3 Note has 4G LTE support on both the SIM cards, and there is also support for 4G on the Honor 4X. So that was the software and performance side. So overall in the software and performance side, we would say if you're looking for the latest software, obviously the K3 Note is better. But if you are looking for more customization options in the form of themes and other options, then probably the Honor 4X is slightly better. But we would obviously suggest you to pick the latest Android because that's where a lot of new features come in. So the K3 Note is superior here in terms of the overall software and performance side. Now moving on to the camera experience. So here is a big difference in terms of the camera. Although both these devices have the 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash and a front facing 5 megapixel camera, the clear winner in terms of the camera performance is the Honor 4X. The UI is also pretty good in terms of the easiness to use. The Honor 4X is pretty good. There are lots of features also offered, but again Lenovo K3 Note is also pretty decent in terms of the features, but the image quality is pretty good on the Honor 4X. Honor 4X is one of the best devices with a great camera in the mid-range category, and the Lenovo K3 Note does not really come close in terms of the overall features, the performance in both in photo and video. Overall we would see the Honor 4X is better here because the Lenovo K3 Note does not have a great camera. The software processing makes the camera not really consistent. Although it does have decent camera experience, it does not really beat the Honor 4X. So that was the camera performance of the K3 Note with the Honor 4X. So the clear winner is the Honor 4X with the 13 megapixel camera. Now finally moving on to the battery performance. So both these devices are powered by around the 3000 mAh battery. Lenovo K3 Note is slightly lower in terms of the battery capacity with a 2900 mAh battery, and both these devices offer 1 day of usage with this battery on average usage. So there's no clear winner in terms of the battery performance. Both are decent performance in this price point and offer similar battery performance. So that was the battery performance of the Lenovo K3 Note with the Honor 4X. So we have done the detailed comparison here. We have talked about a lot of aspects including design, build quality, the software performance, camera and the battery life. So which is a better device to buy here? So both these devices are priced 999. I would say here the Lenovo K3 Note is better value for money device. Unless you're really looking for camera experience, then you should be picking the Honor 4X. If you're looking for an all-round device, definitely the K3 Note makes better value for money because it has additional 8 GB storage and also full HD display and the latest Android 5.0 lollipop. So those are things which come in favor of Lenovo K3 Note, while for the Honor 4X we would say the customization options in terms of the software and also the 13 megapixel camera, which is better than the Lenovo K3 Note. So that was the detailed comparison of the Lenovo K3 Note with the Honor 4X. So hope you like this video. If you have any queries, drop in a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. If you like this video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.